here. We are going to be going to Smashville for game 1 here, actually.
Boy.
This is kind of an interesting pick. I feel like this stage is pretty good for Cloud because not only can he retreat to the Smashville platform, but he can also use it to potentially catch people, like with the up air, with up smash. But Vlone Flex making good use of it on his own to try and pressure with these up airs. He's already built a pretty sizable lead against Rikky.
Yep, obviously a character like Game Watch without a sword versus a character with a sword like Cloud, and a pretty meaty sword at that. It's all about Vlone Flex trying to get in while avoiding, obviously, like say an F tilt or an up tilt. I know the up tilt strings out of Cloud can do a lot, so just getting in and starting your combos early is a big thing with for Vlone Flex. And so far he's been able to do it.
Yeah, Rikky trying to find the damage where he can, but he hasn't been able to get a ton going. Getting the cross slash there, building up some more damage. And he's got Vlone Flex on the ledge here. Nice back air to be able to send Vlone Flex back off stage. Trying to keep the ledge in his control, but Vlone Flex able to sneak by.
And this is a situation where Game & Watch has the most power. You get Cloud off stage, you utilize your exceptional off-air, like, edge guarding ability versus his pretty much bare need to recover in that situation, and you can just exploit him to no end.
Yeah, that can be a spot where Cloud certainly struggles, and Game & Watch is a character that can take full advantage of that. Rikky just struggling to find his way in here. Vlone Flex just started tossing out the chef and putting up a pretty hefty wall, but tipping a bit too low on that recovery there. Not quite able to make it back to stage even with the air dodge.
Yeah, a little too low for full recovery from Game Watch, but and every Game Watch hates it when that happens, because then you just have to float down slowly to your death as you just deal with your mistake.
Yeah, that is quite sad, but he's still got a lead here against Rikky, being able to find his way back to stage with that forward air. Rikky, he's still got to try and find his way to opening, just looking for the perfect opportunity to catch Vlone Flex off guard, getting him with that uppy out of shield there.
Which is a move combo that is we'll see a lot from both characters. Both characters find uppy out of shield to be a very safe space and very at home.
Yeah, that's something that I think Game & Watch, especially early on, got known for, is how annoying that uppy out of shield can be to deal with. But Cloud, one of the characters a bit more effective at dealing with it because he does have the range with that sword, but it still is going to be an option that Rikky has to watch out for. We see it there. Vlone Flex using it to push Rikky off stage.
Down smash, excellent edge recovery, excellent get up read as well. Because it'll catch, if spaced right, it can catch both just neutral get up and a roll.
Yeah, definitely a very smart option to use at the ledge. Rikky trying to find his way against Vlone Flex here, just looking for a potential aerial to be able to send Vlone Flex back off stage where he can begin this ledge trapping. Limit's looking pretty close to online here. He might be getting it off this jab combo, actually. Not quite, but it's almost there. We'll see if he's able, and there he has it. We'll see if he's going to be able to use it to take this stock against Vlone Flex.
Oh.
Very smart by Vlone Flex, just using the up B to avoid any ledge trap situation, but Rikky catching that roll from Vlone Flex there with the limit cross slash. Now he is still at a bit of a deficit, but even stocks here.
Interesting clash.
Yeah, I'm the up B. That's so quick, being able to get through the separate hits of cross slash.
Reframe is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, that definitely comes in handy. Rikky just trying to find his way in here right now. He does have limit almost online once again. I think he probably wants to wait a bit to get the full charge. Oh, very nice being able to counter, knowing that Vlone Flex wanted to come off stage and try and challenge him and getting that damage built up with the blade beam.
It was a great miss throw because obviously Vlone Flex probably saw the limit up B coming, but instead he gets the burst beam.
Oh, but what a parry with that forward tilt.
Vlone Flex told Rikky to just take a seat as he did. F tilt, the kill, and to take game number 1.
Yeah, just shutting him right down there. Rikky still putting up a good fight there against Vlone Flex, but I feel like he just wasn't really. He was either. I felt like he wasn't really able to find some super effective openings against Game & Watch. Like, he would either be misspacing, to the point where he was unsafe and gave it Vlone Flex an easy way to hit, or he just was moving a bit out of Vlone Flex's area, and I think it allowed Vlone Flex to get the openings that he needed to in order to take that game against Rikky. But I feel like if he's able to make those adjustments, if he's able to find his way to be able to better space against Vlone Flex, then he'll be able to perhaps potentially take a game here, take the set against Vlone Flex. But Vlone Flex not going to make that easy for him whatsoever. Both of them have stepped out of the arena, deciding on stages, potentially switching some characters. We'll see what is going to be the pick here going into the second game.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think. Obviously, if you're Rikky, you don't want to give him you want to try and take something like an FD or limit his ability to carry you and get nair combos from ledges. And Rikky instead just saying, you know what, I'm gonna play Luigi instead.
Yeah, now we see the character icon coming to fruition here in this match. This is going to be a pretty interesting matchup, especially with Luigi. He's known for those super strong combos off of his grab, but against a floaty character like Game & Watch, I don't know how effectively those combos are going to go off. So I think it's going to come down to how much Rikky has his combos optimized against a floaty character like Game & Watch.
Well, it is entirely possible. It's very much it's a very different thing from hitting, say, a 0 to death on a DK or K rule compared to a Game & Watch. It is damn near very different timings. But here we go, and he starts it off. Ooh.
Yeah, just missing a bit with that back there, but still getting 42% off that one combo. That is very nice for Rikky there. Yeah, I think that's kind of what it's going to come down to is Vlone Flex is going to want to play it slow and steady on this one. Just barely missing that up B. That certainly would have been death for Vlone Flex. Oh, but there's the very... Unfortunately, Rikky not able to mash out in time, and that's going to be the first stock going to Vlone Flex. An easy down smash to forward smash. But great spacing from Rikky, just moving a bit out of the spacing for Game & Watch's Nair and just coming right in with that forward smash.
Even right back up. And now we're pretty much back to square one, but both characters with 2 stocks.
Oh, but here we go. Here comes the combo. And trying to end it a bit early with the up B. But Vlone Flex, yeah, able to get the shield out in time. Ooh. I think he was looking for the back air there from, but Vlone Flex being very smart, just drifting away from Luigi range. Working in there with a dash attack. Now he's got Vlone Flex off stage, trying to keep him trapped with that grab hitbox and baiting him once again with the Nair. Rikky throwing out that up smash. He's been doing super good about baiting Vlone Flex to swing and just moving out of his range, and that has allowed him to take 2 stocks so far.
And just like that, now Rikky in the driver's seat. How will Vlone Flex respond? He's got to try and get rid of this stock quickly. Obviously, Game Watch, excellent edgeguard tools with the fair right there, and now looking for the bear.
That was actually a really smart gimp because Luigi doesn't have a whole lot of options when he's sent out that far. Cyclone can't be used as effectively to recover anymore, so he's basically left with the green missile he sent that far out, and Vlone Flex just letting himself get hit by it in order to kill Rikky.
Now, obviously, it's still a gamble because you never know if you're going to face a misfire, but in cases like that, I feel like even if he had gotten hit by the misfire, Vlone Flex would have lived, and Rikky still would have died, so smart.
Yeah, when you're at that low of a percent, it's not that much of a risk. And now we see Vlone Flex, the percents are climbing on Rikky. He's got a pretty heavy lead and landing that forward air. Just able to sneak that in before Ricky's able to grab the ledge, and that is going to be Vlone Flex taking that set 2-0, moving on to the other side of winner's semis.
Excellent play down the stretch from Vlone Flex, obviously with the aforementioned gimp off the